guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Oh, now I can look at it. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death was estimated to be around 1:30, so it was at night, so water would be turned off. They wouldn't be able to wash their hands till morning. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are the weakest ones, but it's still fun to play. Yeah, they're still fun to play with friends. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing 5. My body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. I have the 4. I want to give it a try sometime. 4 is good. I'm excited for Village. That's what I'm excited for. All evidence suggests, because right now 7 is still my favorite. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. So somebody grabbed her, probably. Forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I find myself out. Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. I have to find out how she was killed. Article file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. So now I can look at it. So now I have access to it. So I'm guessing, yeah, it just talks about like where she died and stuff like that. All right, so we need to go, I think we need to go back to the room. There's a couple places I would like to check because somebody had to wash their hands at some point after they killed her. So I head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating it. Well, that makes sense. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Better examine the state of the room a little closer. It might reveal something new. Oh my god! Anything on the pad of paper? The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. I think that this was still fun. You're getting a PS5 next month? Nice. We'll just have the game and stuff, which is still, yeah, it's still good that at least PS4 will still have it. Tools since drawer, I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. There's letters and blood behind her body too. Probably check that if it lets you. I didn't actually even see that. Yeah, seriously. What? Oh, Mundo? We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then. No, just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bulletin section of your handbook. Lint roller? I'll look at the lint rollers. Looks like that. I know they said there was less before. Just Sayaka, see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little. I can't sleep in this room. It's filthy. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened? So they probably attacked her while she was sleeping. This is the replica sword I brought back for stuff. So does this mean it was used to attack someone? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I had actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has been come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of the coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. I figured that was going to come in. Has been added to the truth bulletin. There's a key on the ground. It's my name on it. So this must be my room key, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first? She let them in. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. See, the same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it otherwise. What's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any other reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when she switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she could have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. I'm curious how they got in the room at the moment. How did the killer? Unless, are the keys actually not? Huh. The only thing I can think of is somebody got my keys without me noticing and switched the key, but not the nameplate. That could make sense. What else is there? Oh my god, there's so much. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? I would say so. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Then when I was right there in the other room, if I only had heard something. That would not have been possible, huh? Don't you remember all of the rooms are completely soundproof? So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. After the struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This? More gold missing? I'm gonna take a guess. For a sword that is brought back by events. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus the sword's been taken out and it's just a sheath. But, there's something scratched on the sheath. There must have been, they must have been made with something sharp. But how does sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during a struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Does anybody wear like rings? I'm trying to think if anybody wears rings. If you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? I feel like rings. Is a big thing. What do you want me to search over here? No, you said something else was over here. Unless it's the door. Yeah, it's the door. Never mind. Somebody said the sword was on. That's it? Oh, that's it? There's a lot. There's a scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. That's evidence of struggle. We talk to them. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in the room. Our rooms are completely soundproof. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, by the way, can I talk to you? I know I realized something while I was on guard duty. I realized something when I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some of the stuff in there. Yeah, that definitely is possible. You son of a bitch! That dirty anyone who raised their hands to a woman is a scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. Dead. So if I ever find out the son of the bitch that did this, I'm going to pound his goddamn face. And okay. But what if it was a girl that did it? Yo. That'll get it sorted out when it comes time. Soccer, do you think I'm guilty? Do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Oh, so she's just gonna follow whatever everybody else decides? That doesn't seem like a good way to go. I could get her in trouble. Hey, Coco. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
In the carpet?
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think... Oh, whoever did the crime used the lint roller, not Sayaka. But what, not if she glanced around my room one more time? Interesting. What's interesting? Hey. Just as I expected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Indeed.
Really? Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too? I see. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used a lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Marcus I figured that lint roller was going to get added at some point. I didn't think about the lint roller being used by the criminal. I see. And the other side of the door. Please don't freak out again. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic, I stepped into the bathroom. I was gonna say he has to look at the crime. You're right, Tim. There is something written on there. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness and nausea, the burst, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, I can actually look around. So, let's look at Sayaka first. Because it's not the sword that killed her, it's another knife. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now is no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some of the sort of sharp objects have been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. The dining room? Would make sense for a kitchen knife. It looks like a kitchen knife. So according to Monokuma's file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. It has gold on it. Her wrist looks like swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Can I actually look at her wrist more? When in her stomach is what killed her, so she broke her wrist. That must have happened early on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, and they inflicted the deadly wound. Let me see. Now it's just the letters. Is it upside down? I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Leon? It's Leon upside down, isn't it? Looks like Leon. L-E-O-N. Why? Right in the blood where the numbers... Oh, is it numbers? It looks like Leon upside down. 11037. Because if you flip it, it's Leon. Because it looks like, see, she tried to do an N, but it didn't finish. There's a streak, but there's no, like, in the N. Did Sayaka do this? Looks like it was trying to spell Leon. So I can leave now. Why would she write a code though? There's nothing that's needed a code so far.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers that you saw, likely Sayaka? A dying message. I would say dying message. What do you mean, the dying message? By a dying message? There's something the victim writes before they die, usually a way to tell people who killed them. But generally whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. They'll either write it somewhere the killer wouldn't notice or write it out in code or something. Wow, that's pretty credible. Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen? No. Who? Never mind. Oh. So, we need to go check the trash. Wait, what? I need to talk to Coco for... I thought I talked to Coco. It's so difficult for me not to spoil the culprit. Papa's like... I've never seen something written in blood before. I was like, a fart in church? It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with her life itself. Do you often talk like an inspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, that means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. Oh, so she was sitting like this, she would write like this. I was right! I've never went to church, I don't have the experience. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me. You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. The case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. I know, because if you wrote it upside down like this, it would spell. Hold on, did it not in like in a library? Oh my goodness. Hold it like a fart. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. The bathroom number has been added. So somebody busted the frame.
Correct.
Was supposed to fit frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh, the doorknob.
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Coco said and shut the bathroom door. Oh, huh. The doorknob. It's a bit, can I investigate said doorknob? Hold it like a fart in a quiet classroom. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like that?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver. Somebody used a screwdriver. Dream, is it you? Dream over here talking about screwdrivers. Or is it obvious that it was intentional? What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that? Guess maybe they're trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. The goddamn screwdriver. Maybe my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. But maybe my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought, then apparently struck with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I gotta say that she was really starting to get into all this.
See.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. Oh. Bye, Coco. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. So that means Sayaka killed herself? Why would Sakura do it? I'm okay. Don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. So, we need to get the disc from Sayaka's room. We need to check the trash. And then we need to find out where the knife may have come from. Wait, what? Oh, the nameplate's changed? So wait, oh god, Jesus. Byaku gonna give me a heart attack. So his room changed because Sayaku died in there. Has a name on it. So they switched. Mizuno did it. Oh my god. Because Makoto told her to. Duh. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. So whoever's in the room, the nameplate changes to that person. But why would anyone do that? I've been added to the section. I need to get the DVD. I think that's all I need from her room is the DVD. That's Sakura's name. Got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder what did she see. It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyways. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. So I got the DVD. Did I get the DVD? Well, I hope so. Hold on. Okay. I just wanted to be sure, because he didn't really say if he picked it up or not. He was just like, sorry, I need to borrow this, and then... Okay, we need to go to the trash... Wait, actually... Is this Leon? This is Leon, right?
Seems like...
Seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What? Does he mean she got killed in her actual room and in the plates? I don't know. He made me... The nameplates threw me off. So trash. See if there's anything in here. What kind of... I was like, what kind of trash room? Look at the little waddle of the... Oh, that was... The little waddle of the trash bin. Guess we can never smell Sayaka again. Really? There's gold on it. Oh no, there's locked. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Oh, I got Mun-Muns. I feel like it's Leon. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
Hi, Monokuma. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
You can't
No. Entry beyond this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No. The only person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Oh, he can say the same thing? No, it's Mukoto. This is stupid. I'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
You can't go any further!
Cleaning duty has been added, so one person's on cleaning duty. There's a screen. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Gives me money. No, it's Makoto or Sayaka. Really? I guess leave. There's nothing else for me to do. No, you can't go any further. I was like, I need to figure out where the knife came from. Actually, where's Leon's room? Hold on a second. Which one's Leon's room? As I place my hand on Leon's door, I notice a human-shaped blur come tearing out of the depths of the hallway.
Hey, you bastard!
Oh! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, what?
I mean, seriously?
How does my room have anything to do with the investigation? Well, I suppose that's a natural reaction for someone trying to get and go to your room without permission. Huh. Seems highly suspicious, though. What about your doorbell? Can I look at your doorbell? You seem very, very aggressive. I'm looking if any door has, like, gold on it. I mean, I guess they could have washed their hands in the bathroom? But they would have had to open the door, right? I'm thinking that the knife came from in here. It's the only place that makes sense. Check the you want me to check the DVD first? I could do that too. I want to see if the knife came from in here first. Let me talk to her real quick. You know, are you investigating in the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know, I don't have the first clue what to do, be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. Probably because there's food, so I know I shouldn't be, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Let me just waddle into the kitchen. Oh my god, that's a lot of food! How much? What? This is a... There's only 15 people! Jesus! A bunch of fruits and vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything worthy about any of it. Oh my god. Oh, look, buddy. Huh, there's one of the knives are missing. Figured. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows about who went to go look for food on the first day. Kitchen knife has been added to the truth. Who was it? What was her name? Because she's the only one that's been in the kitchen when no one else was there. Oh, what the fuck was her name? Because she was the one that was like, Akuma, and like, Monokuma popped up and was like, hey, you know, the food refills every day, blah, blah, blah. Because the dining room is closed at night. You can't get to it. Which means somebody took the knife before the dining room was closed. Have you seen how much 14... I mean, they don't look like they're 14-year-olds. It's all the meats, now the time to do thinking about food. All thanks for the mums. Sorry, Sufi. Big brain time. I'm trying to remember who it was, though. I don't think it was Hina. Was it Hina? No, Hina, was it you? I'm trying to remember who went into the, trying to remember who it was. It's not any of the boys, it's one of the girls. I don't think it was Coco. It wasn't Toko either. Wasn't Celeste, wasn't Junko. I think it was Hina. Hina? Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Totally.
Yeah, weird. Thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Also, it wasn't missing from the beginning?
Right.
Nope, last time, remember, they were all lined up in the knife. So she was the one that checked on the food. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying a knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Oh, so I have an account. So I have like a backup, a witness. I have an eyewitness. So wait, she would know then. She would know who came to the dining hall. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? No, what? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys really supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, the one killing the other, is a classic drama setup. So when you considered everything together, I honestly have no idea. Let me watch the DVD. I think it was Hina. Should I be able to use this to see what's on the DVD? The DVD that Sakura threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pressed play, the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage in front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka, she was there alone with the friends she said had been so important to her. Really. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Made it even harder to accept, except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka
Mrs. Monokuma?
Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
You've been found?
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. It was them singing without her. Oh, they're dead? What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
Bye-bye, the Mizuno group. Oh, how fortunate.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Oh, so her life is ended if that's
So
the case.
here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Oh, they did? Oh, well. Her not being there? I guess her not being there? Look for the answer after graduation. I'm guessing her not being there made the group fall apart. Video cut off. What the hell? What? That wasn't real, right? There's a super famous pop group. Even everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them, get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Usually she doesn't know or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't it be? Wait, can I ask people about their kits? Oh, no way, I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, good Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigation right now. I don't think it's Hiro either. He's too out of it. I guess we just ask around, right? So, Byaku first. Byaku, can you tell me anything about the cleaning duty? Oh, that's right, we have to find out who's on cleaning duty.
Such ignorance.
You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? Total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has an interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Time to go to Taka! Taka! God damn it. I swear to God if he says Leon. Taga. Clean doing, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now.
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Okay, then, who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then. Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when the time comes, I'll be counting on you. Okay, so it's all back to Yamada. Really? Wait, does that mean Yamada can let me into the cleaning room? Or is it just that it makes him look guilty? Yamada? I need you to let me into the cleaning room. We're good friends, right, Yamada? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? I just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday, asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. And we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all this trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem
So
more
in other
convenient.
words-
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, get stuff out pebbles, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than
Hey, you
that.
bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You,
Liar, I know why you did it.
like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poke it around
There's
at
no way to think about this.
What
in
are you
a
talking about?
common
All my
sense-
love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be like creepy stuff, but there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to I would never get tired of 2D. Oh, after spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. I don't like that. The only thing 3D is good for you to shower love and affection onto 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi, questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? He makes me I don't like him. I don't like him. If you're as innocent and you came, where's the harm in it? That's not no. That's not how it's supposed to. Anyways, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning today, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or saved a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So he's gonna headed down to the trash room. I like a little trash. Waddles back. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? But when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. What? Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okay, leave it to me. He even pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
Howard, Mr. Naegi.
Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? No, you fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Really, whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Oh, I see this. That's her cufflink, right? There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. Somebody burned their clothes, it looks like. Burnt piece like a hunk of burning it looks like a piece of clothes. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape, is it a part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt? And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means, yeah, this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. I'm trying to think who has a shirt like that. What is this? What is this? There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps?
Is that? Do you know what that this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear. It's not a dragon ball. Kind of aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you your glimpse of your future. That's a crystal ball, right? So the clairvoyant hero, just like that meanie girl who was on that quest to find the one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? The only one person it could be, they should still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Heroes. It's Heroes Crystal Ball, right? Not Makoto. Has been added to the truth section. I don't think there's anything else, right? Well, I guess I could look into the actual incinerator. This doesn't seem safe. Yamada could actually easily kill me right now. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back of the part of the trash can. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now. Oh, turn it off. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and you're about to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. You're very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
A fairy?
It was the work of a fairy? No, it wasn't the work of a fairy. Do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Oh, yes, but about that, there can be no mistake. If I've gotten one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Just as I was pointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I've been back to the trash room since then, and so I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate.
Most
Love. It should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet, so that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. They probably poke with a stick. But how is that even possible? Baseball? You could throw a baseball, right? Something like the baseball player, which is Leon. Leon's the baseball player because you said so. It's more pointed at Leon because he could have thrown the crystal ball because it's like a baseball. Oh,
Naruto.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. Do you have a 300-foot stick? When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. Yeah, it's Leon. It's Leon. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. And it sounds like he's living out on his own comic fantasies. Kill the Leon! It's definitely Leon. The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Or it seems anyways. So you use the yellow button? Can you not turn it off? Let me see. Mr. Nagi, you seem a little down. Huh, really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of smutter stuff that might help you cheer. Oh, not like this. Hey, here, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Oh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Oh? That's my crystal ball, but it's all smashed. What the hell?
Heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? What was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally do me? So how's the vegetable? Pretty good. I think it's Leon. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So can you, without a doubt, that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered has been updated. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for this thing? And I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Holy crap! Came out to be like $1 million. Holy crap! $1 million! That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, I found everything.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, hmm? It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
The gymnasium.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, we actually... Oh, big red door. I'm so excited.
See you soon!